to be precise. Okay. So I want you to tell me, I want you to tell me on the chat box your name, where you're joining us from, your career, so that I will be able to tailor this webinar, to your professional, to your profession. Okay. So just tell me, you can tell me, Anthony, maybe if you're from Nigeria. Okay, I can see Ruby. Ruby, where are you joining us from? And what do you do? Okay. So just tell me, you can tell me Ruby, Lagos, Nigeria, data analyst, medical doctor, lawyer, engineer, and whatnot. Okay. So I just want to know your name and where you are joining us from. Your name and where you are joining us from. So I can see Ruby from Nigeria. Ruby is a video editor and a skincare vendor. That is amazing. Nura is from Sokoto and he's a medical laboratory scientist. Okay. Bello Ruby is from Lagos. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. So what about other persons? Jerry, Ude, Taiwo, Matthew, what's up? Can we hear from you? We need to know where you are joining us from, what you do. Okay, Shengun is a HR operation expert joining from Lagos. Good, 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 good. So you guys are welcome to this wonderful class, okay? You guys are welcome to this wonderful class. Okay, I have Gabriel from Kaduna Quality Assurance. You are all welcome to this wonderful class. Okay, I have Jeremiah CNG Technical Personnel joining from Aba. That is Abia State. You are welcome, Jeremiah. Okay, I also have Jamilu, sorry if I murdered your name, an accountant from Kano. That is amazing. You are welcome. You are welcome. Taiwo is from Ogun State, a human resource personnel. You are all welcome to this wonderful class. Okay, you're all welcome to this wonderful class. So I'm going to share my slide quickly and make sure, please, my colleague is going to repost the attendance link so that you make sure that you fill the attendance. Make sure that you fill the attendance. It is for your own good so that you get access to the recording of this webinar and also have access to the, the material we are using for this webinar. So you are once again welcome to this wonderful webinar. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about the salary advantage of AI data analysts in the global companies. Okay, but before we go into what we have, okay, why are you actually here? Why are you actually here? Now, I want us to have, a real life conversation around, your financial growth. Okay. Now look at your cost of living, rent, fuel, everything is going up. Is going up. But then your income is steady. Your income is steady. So I want to know if your salary have, gone times 10 of what it used to be in the year 2023. If your salary have, let's say you were earning 100,000 in 2023 and currently you are earning 1 million, that is times 10 of what you were earning in 2023. I need to get your thumbs up. If your salary is times 10 what you were getting in 2023, I need to get your thumbs up. No thumbs up. No thumbs up. That is what this means. The reality of life currently in Africa. The cost of living is going up, but then your income is steady. Your income is just there, it's just constant. Okay. You wake up every day, you go to work, you know, some of the guys that live in Lagos, let me just use Lagos as an example. You will have to wake up 3:30, 4 a.m. just to prepare for work. If you live in Lagos, Ruby, is that true? Ruby lives in Lagos, is that true? You have to wake up 4 a.m. Ruby, if that is true, you can give me a thumbs up. Yeah. So Ruby said that is true. You have to wake up 4 a.m. so that you beat the traffic. So it's not like you are not working hard. But the problem is that you are not working smart. You're working hard, but you're not working smart. Now look at your income. Your income, then you pay rent. You have your salary as your income. You pay rent. You buy, you get food stuff, pay transport, school fees. Transport is on the high side at the moment. Electricity bill is on the high side. Data, common data to even join this meeting is on the high side. Family support, a lot of expenses, but you just have one single income. So how do you how do you intend to survive? How do you intend to survive? Your salary is maybe 250k, 350k, 400, as the case may be. But at the end of the day, you end up spending the whole of this, on this expense. So how do you tend to grow? How do you tend to grow? So there is a solution: mastering AI for your career growth and financial freedom. That is a solution that is very visible. Okay. Now, if you have a salary, your income on a monthly basis, okay, and then after paying your expenses, what if there is an emergency? Then you run into debt. You run into debt and you start running from pillar to post in order to settle an emergency, okay? Because your finance is not stable. Because your finance is not stable, okay? Your boss keep promising you of pay raise. Like I've asked us, how many of us have received 10 times our salary as of 2023 currently? And I didn't get anyone that have such marvelous salary. I don't know what to qualify such person in this Africa, that your salary in 2023 is, you know 10 times your current pay. I'm going to praise you. I'm going to praise you if you have such job. Okay. So salary is not enough. So we've talked about this. Some of us wake up 4 a.m. Finally you arrive at work maybe by 7:30, 8 a.m. You're already tired because of the traffic, and all the day you are just going to be on a high pressure, working from here to there and all that. You return home late at night, exhausted, tired, and not feeling excited about what you do. Okay, is that how life is going to continue? No, that is not how life is going to continue for you. So today we are going to so tonight we are going to expose you into the real solution that you should take, a very simple solution to this problem. Okay, we are going to tell you, we are going to have a comparison between what you are doing currently, what you should do. We are going to see the comparison between the both categories. Okay. Now, I will start by introducing Tenalytics. So I want to know, how many of us have heard of Tenalytics business? How many of us have heard of Tenalytics business before this webinar? How many of us have heard of Tenalytics business before this webinar? So If you have joined our webinar before, or you've heard of the analytics business before now, I need to get your one. I need you to type one on the chat box. Okay. I need you to type one on the chat box if you have joined the analytics before. Okay. So I just want to know if you are new to us, or we've had an encounter before. So if you've joined us, or you were our student initially, I need you to type one. If this is your first time of hearing about analytics business, I need you to type zero. Just type zero. Can we do that? If this is your first time of hearing about analytics business, I need you to type zero. I need you to type zero on the chat box. Please do not forget to fill the attendance form. Do not forget to fill the attendance form. It is very, very important. It is very, very important. So I'm getting a lot of zeros. That means a good number of us, or let me say 90% of us, are new to this program. Now, I will say congratulations, even though what we are going to do this night, I know some persons are going to take actions, but then I want you to be among those that are going to take actions. Okay? Now, at Analytics Business, here is an e-learning platform, designed to help organizations, individuals, to get into tech, upskill their career in tech, you know, get a job in tech, and do a whole lot of things. We mentor you until you get exactly where you want to be. Okay. That is what we do here at Analytics Business. We do not just teach. Teaching is part of what we do, it's just 50% of what we do. We mentor you, we take you from where you are currently to where you want to go. Okay. That is, we are just like a vehicle that will help you move from where you are currently to your next destination. That is what we do here at the Analytics Business. Okay. So who is speaking to you? Who is speaking to you right now? Who is speaking to you? My name, like I've introduced earlier, is Anthony Obabo, and I am a data analyst. Okay. I am an AI automation engineer. I leverage on generative AI to build, a lot of automation system, business intelligence, helping businesses to make informed decisions. That is what I do. Okay. So I work from home. A remote jobber. Okay. So that is what I do, and that is who I am. So I do not just work with data. Okay. I just bridge the gap between data and strategy, between data and solution. That is what I do. Okay. So you have known me, so you can call me Anthony at any time. Okay. So why are we here today? Why we are here today is we want to see the salary advantage of an AI data analyst in the global company. So we want to compare it with that of the traditional data analyst. Okay, so who is a data analyst in the first place? Okay, who is a data analyst? A data analyst is one who picks data, okay, and turns it into insights. What do I mean by insight? You help organizations, you help businesses to make sense of this data so that it is useful to them, so that it makes sense to them, so that they can use, the data to understand what has happened in the past, and they will be able to determine what is going to happen in the nearest future. That is what a data analyst do. So you uncover what has happened in the past, you understand why it happened, you are able to predict what is going to happen in the future, and then you prescribe a solution to an organization. That is what a data analyst is, or that is who a data analyst is. Now, when we talk about AI data analyst, what are we talking about? Of course, you might have heard of AI, which is artificial intelligence. How many of us have heard of AI here? How many of us have heard of AI before now? How many of us have heard of AI before now? If you have heard of AI before now, I need to get your thumbs up. If you have heard of AI, artificial intelligence, I need to get your thumbs up. Good, good. A good number of us have heard of AI, artificial intelligence. But do you know that this AI can change, your salary or your financial growth? It can pilot your financial growth from a zero level to a higher level that you never imagined. And one good thing is that this AI tool is very, very easy to use. It is very, very easy to use. Okay, so let's see some comparison. Now, it said AI data analysts are becoming high income professionals. Now, even if you're not interested in data analysis, the major thing here is AI, the use of AI, the skill in AI. Okay, that is the major key thing here. It's not about data analyst. You can be an AI automation engineer. You can, use AI for your vibe coding. You can use AI for your business analysis, project management, and whatnot. You can use AI to do a whole lot of tech jobs. Okay, so global companies now pay more for analysts who can combine data with AI tools. They pay more to those who can combine data with AI tools. Why do they do so? Because because with the use of AI, you generate insights faster. Okay, you carry out this analysis faster and even more efficient. Okay, now because of the global demand of AI, companies are adopting AI in their systems. There is one powerful bank that, okay, we are training currently. I wouldn't mention their name because of security reasons or for confidentiality, let me put it that way. But this bank is adopting AI and is a high profile bank that, everybody knows them for their tech proficiency. Okay. But they are now adopting AI. Why? Because the global demand of this skill, the global demand of this skill. Okay. Another reason why companies, are taking more of AI data analysts is because you can work worldwide. Okay. So a company in the United States can decide to employ someone in Nigeria. A company in the United Kingdom can decide to employ someone in Ghana, and so on and so forth. Okay, so you can work from home and earn in foreign currencies. Okay, you can work from home and earn in foreign currencies. Okay, now take a look at it this way. If you are working from home, one advantage is that you have time for yourself, you have time for other things. Okay, I cannot tell you that I'm just working for Tenalytics business. I have other things that I'm doing. Okay, you can have side hustles when you are working from home, because if you are a remote worker, all you need is to meet your target. All you need is to meet the demand from your company or from your organization. How you make use of your time, it doesn't matter to anyone. Once you are able to deliver, what you are meant to deliver at the time you are meant to deliver it. No one asks you what you were doing in the night. No one asks you what you were doing in the daytime. All they need is the result. That is one thing about remote job. Okay, that is one thing about remote job, and that way you will be able to multitask in an effective and a smarter way. I know some of us are working, and then when you come back from work, you go to other manual jobs, and just to earn a living. But it's not like that. It's not that way in a remote job role. Okay, all you need is just make your home comfortable, work from home, work from home, and work from home. That is it. Okay, your salary keeps coming in gradually from different places. You have multiple streams of income. That is the only way you are going to survive the economy of Africa. Okay, that is the only way you can survive the economy of Africa. Now let's take a look at a real life salary comparison. Now this is peculiar to United States. Let me put it this way. So this is in dollars. Okay, it therefore means that this column on orange color is for AI data analyst. This is for the traditional data analyst. Now, when I say traditional data analyst, I do not mean um, um, you know local data. No, what I mean is a data analyst who is not utilizing AI tools. So I call them traditional data analysts. Okay, because they're still doing data analyst the old way, the way we did data analysis in the past 10 years ago. That is the way they are still seeing data analysis as. Okay. But the AI data analyst, look at their salary. So a senior AI data analyst can earn up to $120,000. Okay. While a traditional data analyst, a traditional data analyst earns about $80,000 in the United States. Don't worry, I'm going to show you all of this. Okay, I'm not just generating facts for you. I'm not just generating charts for you. Okay, I'm going to show you, you know practically. Okay, now look at a mid-level data analyst. The AI mid-level data analyst can earn up to 80 to $90,000, while the mid-level stays at about $60,000. Okay, so are you seeing the margin? Are you seeing the gap? Are you seeing the gap between someone that is making use of AI and someone that is not making use of AI? Are you noticing the gap? Are you seeing the gap? Are you seeing the gap? So if you are seeing the gap, I need to get your thumbs up. I need to know that you are following me. I need to understand. I need to know that you're understanding what we are discussing here. Okay? Are you understanding what we are discussing here? Are you following? Are you with me? Are you with me? Good. Good. Now you've seen the comparison. You've seen the comparison. Now, I'm not going to tell you, okay, that all of these. Now let's before we even come here, let me show you something. I'm going to show you something. Okay. Um, okay, let's go to Glassdoor. Let's go to glassdoor.com. How many of us are familiar with Glassdoor? Glassdoor. How many of us have heard of Glassdoor? Okay, so Glassdoor is like a job board. Okay, so they advertise a whole lot of jobs there. Okay, just a minute. Now this is Glassdoor, right? This is Glassdoor. So I'll just go into salary. We want to actually see salaries. Okay, I'll just go to salaries. Okay, and I'm going to search for I'm going to search for data analyst. Just pay attention to the salaries. Okay, I want you to pay attention to the salaries so that you understand better. You have a better understanding of what we are talking about. Now, let's take data analyst, for instance. Okay, let's see data analyst. Let's see um, US. Let's just say US. Or let's type it through United States. Yeah, this is it. So I'm just going to search. I'm just going to search. Okay. Now I just typed now this is for the traditional data analyst that is not using AI. Okay. Now look at the salary range. Is not far from what I showed to us. It's not far from what I showed to us. Okay. It's not far from what I showed to us. Okay. Now look at $72,000 to $122,000. This is annual salary though. Okay. Now, if I go back to salary, I want to search for AI data analyst. I want to search for AI data analyst. Okay, this is AI data analyst. And then I'm going to still search the same country, United States. Okay. I'm using United States because it's a world power. Okay, now can you see this? The traditional data analyst was 72,000. Did you remember? Did you remember? The traditional data analyst was from 72,000 to 120 something thousand, 222,000. Okay, but AI data analyst salary is from 110,000 to 160,000 US dollars annually. Okay, this is real figure. This is real figure. Now, okay, let's see let's say which other let's say AI automation. Let's say AI AI automation. Let's say AI automation engineer. Let's see the salary for an AI automation engineer. Okay. Okay, an AI automation engineer can earn from 118,000 to 173,000. Why am I showing you all this? Okay, why am I showing you all this? I'm showing you all this so that you know how people value, how companies value, what is it called? How companies value people with AI skills. I'm showing you so that you understand how companies value people with AI skills, people that can make use of AI, people that can give AI a prompt and get the desired output from the AI. So you might feel that okay, you are using ChatGPT. ChatGPT is just one of the AI tools. ChatGPT is one of the AI tools. There are thousands of AI tools that you've not heard of. There are many of them that you've not heard of. And the more you use these AI tools, the more you understand how to use even the ones that you will meet in the nearest future. Okay, because they have similar way of using it. You just need to understand the basics. Okay, so let's just ask AI. Okay, let me just copy the topic. Let me just copy this. Can I copy this? Okay, let me just copy this, guys. Just a minute. Just a minute. Yes, so let me just copy it and paste here. Let's see what perplexity will give us. Okay, one good thing about this AI tool is that it gives you, and then you are going to see sources of the sources you got the information from. Now, salary comparison, traditional versus AI data analyst. Okay, so traditional data analyst average salary typically ranges from 60 to 90,000 per year. Okay, now what is this guy now? AI data analyst ranges from 90 to 130,000 per year. Okay, now what is the key takeaway? Higher demand for AI skill. Okay, higher demand for AI skills. The growing emphasis on AI in data analytics leads to higher salaries for those with expertise in this area. Okay, now I'm going to show you. Can we all hear me? 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 Good. Now I'm going to show you, this is my portfolio. This is my portfolio website, though I've not updated it for a couple of time now. So this is my portfolio website. Now, this is just about me. And when I click on portfolio, you're going to see a couple of projects that are built with AI. Now look at, this is data analysis automation workflow. So this workflow analyzes your data. Okay. So I just need to sit at home, and the company using this, they just need to chat with this AI and ask it whatever question they will be asking me manually, asking me to send emails. They will ask this AI agent, and it will deliver, what is it called? It will deliver the analysis to them. Okay. Now look at this. This is hotel booking. Okay. This is bank theft analysis. This is executive sales summary, metro save transport accident analysis, employee demography analysis, and a whole lot of projects. Now I've not added many projects here. Okay, and all of these was built with AI. All of this was built with AI. So gone are the days where you start learning functions and formulas, to stay relevant in the data analysis or in the tech space. Okay, you really do not need to learn, all of these skills. Okay, you really do not need to learn all of these um SQL code, coding, Python codes, and a whole lot of these technical, um, stressful codes. Let me put it that way, because for me, I do not like stress. What is AI? AI is just with your natural language, you are going to get what you want. Okay. So I've shown to us. Now, all you need to know is learn how to use AI. Okay. In Excel, SQL, Power BI, and other tools, other AI tools. There are a whole lot of AI tools that you can use for your analysis, you can use for your automation, you can use for many other things. Okay. For analysis, you can use Bricks AI, GenSpark, Quadratic, Julius AI, a whole lot of them. Okay. Now, you practice with real data. Now I'm just showing you a bit of what we do here. Now, talking about certificate inflation, if you bring your certificate now, and let's have a real discussion right now. You are a manager of a company, and your company is experiencing downtime, or your company is, the revenue of your company is going down on a daily basis. Okay, and then you need to employ someone that will help you find a solution to the problem your company is facing. Okay, and you have two applicants to this position. Now, the first person have masters in business administration, while the second person have um, skills in data analysis, AI skills in data analysis. Okay, so this person that have AI skills in data analysis can, automate a workflow that will help you monitor your company's or your organization's transaction on a daily basis. That will help you generate insight from your data or from your database. That will help you, visualize your sales performance on a daily or weekly basis, as the case may be. But this other guy just have masters in business administration. Who are you going to take? Is it the person that have the skill that will help your company, or the person that have certificate? So let's say the person that have certificate is A, and then the other person that have skill is B. Who are you going to take? Is it the B or is it the A? So I need you to type that on the chat box. I want to know. You are a manager, you have someone with this skill that will help your business to grow, and then you have someone that have masters in business administration but have nothing to show for it. Who are you going to choose? Who are you going to employ? Is it the A or the B? I need to know. So if it's A, you type E on the chat box. If it's B, I need to know on the chat box. Okay, a good number of you are saying B, 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 B. Of course, I would choose B because I'm really not doing anything with your certificate. What I'm doing is with what can you provide? How can you make my business to be better? That is why you see the certificate inflation crisis. 70% of hiring managers now require project based project evidence. Okay. You've seen me, I've shown you my project portfolio, even though it is not updated at the moment, but at least I have a project portfolio. I have an evidence of what I've done in the past. Okay. That is what employers need. That is what employers need. They really do not need your certificate. So you need to start building that right now. Okay. Now look at what I explained. You have someone with certificate and you have someone who can generate you insight from your business like this. So of course I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to take someone that will generate insight for my business. So who can transition into tech? What profession can transition into tech? What profession can go into this AI skill? Who can learn this AI skill? So whether you are a teacher, whether you are an engineer, whether you're a banker, a receptionist, finance officer, clerk, lawyer, lecturer, trader, businessman, farmer, anyone, you can transition into any of these AI skills. You can transition into any of these AI skills. There are a lot more you can transition into. Okay, AI automation, you know, you help businesses automate their workflow. Do you know, if you go to Upwork, do you know how much boys are earning, guys in this automation? Do you know how much they are earning on a daily basis? How much does it take you to automate? How many minutes will it take you to automate a system? I've shown you the AI system I built, okay, that analyzes the data sets. Okay, that AI, that automation, it doesn't take me more than, if I'm not, let me not exaggerate, but it doesn't take me more than 30 minutes to build it. And let me not say how much I get for that. Okay, but you can check that out on Upwork. Just check it out. Just go to Upwork, search for AI automation. AI automation. Then you will start seeing how much people are getting on a daily basis. Imagine you are making $40, $50, $100 in one day just for working for 1 hour, because you just know something and you just help an organization automate. And the organization, of course, they are not losing. They are not losing because if you automate a repetitive work for them, that means they are not going to hire a staff to be doing that job. AI is just going to be doing that job. Now, the question boils down to, is AI going to replace our jobs? Yes, AI is going to replace our jobs. AI is going to replace your job. If you do not know how to make use of AI, very soon AI is going to replace your job. It's not a prayer, but it's a reality of the technology, of the modern technology. Okay, it is a reality that we have to face. So those that take advantage of AI will be on the benefit side, while you are trying to, run from one place to another. AI is simple to learn. AI is the way to go. AI is the modern technology to adopt. So whether you are whatever profession, you can transition into maybe AI engineer, AI automation engineer, AI for business analysis and project management, AI for data analysis, AI for HR analysis, AI for vibe coding, AI for video content creation, and lots more. Okay, you can transition. It doesn't the previous cohort I handled here at Analytics Business. I had a man that is, he retired from a bank. He's a senior retiree from a bank. He took my course and he's doing very great in it. So your age doesn't matter, whether you're young, whether you're old, it doesn't matter. Your career, it doesn't matter. You can do this. It is very, very simple. It is very, very achievable. Okay. Now, uh, why are you even in analytics business? You've seen a lot of academy. Why didn't you choose them? A lot of academy that I've seen, even some that I've had to do business with. Okay, what they do is they give you pre-recorded videos. You don't have access to your instructors. There is no mentorship. There is no career support. They, at the end of the day, they just give you certificates. What are you doing with certificates? You're not doing anything with certificates. Certificate, anybody can generate certificate. If you want now, I can right here on this call generate a certificate and give to you. Okay, but it's not about certificates. It's about what you can offer when you are called into the business. That, okay, help us look at the problem we have. Now, can you be able to provide solution? Can you be able to provide solution to their problem, to organization problem? So here at Analytics Business, we are going to mentor you. Of course, we give you a live class. We have recorded video for your reference, but then you have a live class. You have access to your instructor. Okay, you have access to your instructor. You can reach out to your instructor during the program, after the program, and forever. That is what we do here at Analytics. And one politician in Nigeria will tell you to go and verify. You can go and verify. Okay, you can go and verify for real. Now look at some testimonials, okay, from Analytics Business. Pavel was a teacher in Cameroon, but currently he has gotten a job as a healthcare data analyst, okay, and he's working currently in the United States after taking a course here at Analytics Business. Okay, we helped Pavel to, revamp his CV. He joined mentorship sessions. got prepared for interviews. On the process, he got multiple job offers, and it was for him to just choose the one he wanted. Of course, you are going to build a portfolio. So he built a portfolio as well. That is Pavel. Now, when you get this material, that is why I said if you have not filled the attendance form, you are hurting yourself, honestly. If you have not filled the attendance form, you are hurting yourself, because if you do not fill the attendance form, we do not have access to send you this material. So once you get this material, just click here and you can watch Pavel say it by himself. Okay, you can trace him down to his social media page. You can reach out to him, okay, if you want to. Okay, now look at Bukola. Bukola took business analysis program in July 2024, and is currently working as a business analyst. Okay, he's currently working as a business analyst. Okay, so a whole lot of testimonials. Okay, a whole lot of testimonial. This is Ene. Okay, Ene is she landed a data scientist role with a company in Germany, and she's working remotely from UK. Isn't that amazing? She's working for a German company from UK. Okay, that is a live WhatsApp chat. Okay, with Ene. Now look at, we have a whole lot of these testimonials, so I don't want to bore you with all of this. So once you get the material, you can watch, their testimonials. Okay, so what do we actually offer you here at Analytics Business? What do we actually offer you here at Analytics Business? Okay, we have 8 weeks live training on Saturdays for 3 hours each. So each Saturday, we give you a live class of that lasts for 3 hours. Now, in that live class, we are building a real life project, a project that solves a real life business problem. Okay, we don't come to speak English and just run away. No, we build project live. Okay, then we have weekly mentorship every Thursday, but from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Now, this mentorship session help you to get motivated. Come on, you need to join a community that will push you. You need to join a community that will motivate you. A community where you will be seeing your colleague moving and you'll be motivated to move. A community that will tell you that, okay, out of experience, this is how it works. This is where the trend is going. That is what we do at mentorship. Now we have a capstone hackathon, okay? At the end of your program, we are going to give you a project to build on your own. This is to assess your ability. Now, on the process of building this project, you get to do things on your own, and that way you are perfecting the skills you are going to learn from us. Okay, we also help you to review and revamp your CV. Okay, we help you to review and revamp your CV to a professional standard. We also help you. LinkedIn is one of the most useful social media page that can help you gain a job and gain visibility, and you get HR professionals calling you for jobs and all of that. So we help you optimize your LinkedIn page, your LinkedIn profile, so that you get a professional LinkedIn profile. Okay, we also help you set up your profile on Upwork if you're interested in maybe freelancing and all of that. Okay, help you set up your Upwork account, and you are good to go. Now, interview preparation. So after the program, you're meant to keep applying for jobs. Whenever you land an interview, we are going to coach you. We are going to prepare you ahead of the interview. We are going to prepare you and make sure that you do well in the interview. Okay. Now we have job reference. So as you are our student, if you are our student, we take it that you are working for us. We take it that you are working for the analytics business. So if you need job reference later, we give it to you, assuming that you worked for us or that you are working for us. So taking a course at analytics business means that you're already recording. Let's say you are taking data analysis course, it already means that you are recording experience as a data analyst. Why do we do so? Because we work on real life business problems. Okay. Now, on the job support, so even if you get a job and you have any technical questions that you want to ask, you can reach out. Our service is for a lifetime. You can reach out to Tenalytics business, to your facilitator, provided the facilitator is still working with Tenalytics. You can reach out. Even if your instructor is no longer working with Tenalytics, there must be an instructor that is there, to take place. Okay. You can reach out to Tenalytics community. That is just the summary. Whether you are still a student or maybe you've gotten a job, maybe you faced some technical challenges that you do not understand, you can reach out and we guide you. Then every Tuesdays we have our weekly support section, our technical support section. We call it TSS, technical support session. That is where you get to ask questions about any technical concerns, any technical challenge that you might be having. Let's say in the previous class, you are trying to rebuild what we built in class, and maybe you encounter something. You can either reach out to your facilitator or you bring it to TSS and we resolve it. Okay. We also have an alumni community where you have a lifetime access to. Now, what do we do in this alumni community? We share updates and a whole lot of information. Updates could mean we sharing job opportunities and a whole lot of information that will help you to grow. Okay. Now about our accreditation, we have accreditation from American Council of Training and Development. Okay, so it's an internationally recognized certificate. You can see some of the testimonials that I've shared to you. They've used our certificate to gain a job in Germany, USA, and a lot of that. Okay. Now, the question you should answer to yourself is, are you going to let this opportunity slide? Now, in as much as, to me, I feel like I want to help, as many as I can, but then I know it's not everyone in this call that is going to take action after all this evidence I've shown to you. I know it's not everyone, but be among those lucky ones. Okay? Be among those lucky ones. Now, if you are going to let this slip this time, it's left for you. But one thing is for sure, if you do not take action, you do not take action, it's not a prayer, but it's a reality. You do not take action for what is currently happening, you're likely to keep getting the same result over and over again. Okay, it is not a prayer, it is a reality of life. So you need to take action. To stand up from where you are, you need to take action. Okay, to move, you need to take action. And in physics, when we were in secondary school, they used to tell us that action and reaction are equal and opposite. If you are a science person here, you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, it therefore means that, okay, there is nothing that moves without an action, without a force. Okay, so you need to take an action. Okay, now when is the next cohort starting? The next cohort is starting right here on this call. What do I mean by that? The next cohort is starting right here on this call. Now, if you are serious, you want to ride on this journey with us, we are going to take you by your hand from this night. Okay, we are going to take you by your hand from this night. That is what I mean by the next cohort starts now. Okay, now for all these packages that we are going to give to you, for all this value, a lifetime value, okay, what we are supposed to charge on a normal is supposed to be 980,000 naira. Okay, that is what, at least it is bearably what you can say, okay, this is the value. Okay, now, but for joining the session, the normal price is 250, but for tonight, if you are making um if you are making a payment three times, if you are making a payment three times, you are going to pay a total of 150,000 naira. Okay, but if you are making a one-time payment, you are going to make a payment of 120,000 naira. And guess what? I have just 5 persons to take that opportunity. So my colleague is going to paste an account number. My colleague is going to paste an account number. A minute. My colleague is going to paste an account number. So just make your payments and send me your receipt on WhatsApp. Make your payments and send me a receipt on WhatsApp. So at this moment, you can go on and ask your question maybe on the chat box, or if you want to speak, you can go on and raise your hand. Now, this is just for 5 persons. Okay, this is just for 5 persons. Okay, so a minute, and I'm going to take your questions. Okay. All right. Ibukan, sorry if I murdered your name, but you can go on with your question. Hello, your hand is raised. You can go on with your question. Hello, can you hear me? Hello. Okay, Manuel Chidi, you can go on with your question. Just unmute your mic and ask your question. Meanwhile, if you don't want to speak, you can also um, type on the chat box. You can type your question on the chat box if you do not want to speak. Okay, you can type your question on the chat box. Manuel, you wanted to speak, you can go on. Just unmute your mic and you can speak to us. Unmute your mic and you can speak to us. Can we hear me? Can we hear me? Can we all hear me? Good. So unmute your mic, Manuel, and speak to us. Now the payment detail is on the chat box. The payment detail is on the chat box, so you can take advantage of this you can take advantage of this wonderful opportunity and start your career, okay? And start your career in tech. Okay, you can type your question. You can type your question. You can type your question. Okay, can you quickly type your question? Can you quickly type your question? Okay, so I'm getting a question from Akbar Jeremiah. Okay, so you said, what do I stand to gain if I make payments now? Excellent. So what you start to gain if you make payments now is that once you make payments from tomorrow is our mentorship session, which is on Thursday. You are going to join our mentorship session tomorrow. You are going to join our mentorship session, and immediately you start building your CV. You start working on your CV. You start building your portfolio website. Now, it's also help you to get your portfolio website ready so that once you start live class by first week of June, okay, you are going to start uploading the projects you are going to be working on. So it is very, very important, okay, that you follow up immediately. So once you make payment this night, tomorrow you are starting mentorship, and then we usher you into our learning management system. So you start watching videos, okay, till the live class is going to start on the first Saturday of June. Okay, that is when the cohort is going to start, the live classes. Okay, but from tomorrow you take mentorships, and then you join the learning management system. Does that answer your question, Jeremiah? Does that answer your question? Does that answer your question? Okay, firstly, I don't have a strong knowledge on data analysis. Can I start from AI? Also, do you assist in CV revamp and also in getting jobs? Okay. Now, you do not need to have skills in AI or data analysis in general before joining our program. So you can start from being a novice in tech generally, not just data analysis. You can start from being a novice to a professional. So what we do is that we start from teaching you what data is. Okay? That is what we do. We start from teaching you what data is. Okay? Then you are going to also learn some traditional tools um, like Excel, Power BI, SQL. Okay, but then you make use of AI to learn these tools. You make use of AI to learn these tools. Okay, that way it is faster for you, and you grow even more than you expected. Yes, like I explained, we start from the scratch to teach you. Okay, we start from the scratch to teach you. So we offer you both the manual and that of AI. So we are going to give you insight of how of course, the manual brings about the AI. It was because there is a manual process that was what brought about AI. Okay, it was the manual process that brought about AI. So of course, you are going to learn some manual tips about these tech skills. Okay, those that you have the AI assisting you in carrying out um, these um, these skills. Okay. Of course, you are going to learn Excel, you are going to learn Power BI, SQL, and you are going to learn a whole lot of manual part of these skills. Then you combine it with AI. So we are not saying we are just going to give you AI, everything generative, no. But then you pack it up with AI. You get, you assist the tools with AI. That is what we're talking about. Okay. Is that understood? Do you understand that? Okay, you mean duration of the program. So duration of the program is, like I said, is 8 weeks, is an 8 weeks program. Okay. So we have 8 weeks. We have the live class, then you have projects to work on. So every Saturday we have um live section for 3 hours. Okay. Yes, we assist you to revamp your CV. We assist you to revamp your CV. Then getting a job, we can make recommendations for you. Of course, some companies come to us once in a while that, okay, we need these tech professionals. We need a particular group of tech professionals. And of course, we recommend our students. We recommend our students. And then we also send verified job adverts. We send you verified job adverts. Okay. And that way you can apply. And because we are going to help you revamp your CV, you are going to stand out in the job market because you have AI skills added to your traditional skills. You stand out in the job market. Do you understand that? Is that clear? Is that clear? If that is clear, I need to get your reaction. If that is clear to you, I need to get your reaction. Can give me a thumbs up. Okay. 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 So I'm getting some, I think I've gotten up to 5 persons. I think I've gotten up to 5 persons. So if you have made payments, um so the payment detail is here. So once you make payment, just send your receipt to um okay, so I'm going to drop my number here on the chat box. So once you make a payment, just send to this number on the chat box now. Send to this number, okay? And also my colleague have updated the payment, how you can make the payments, okay? So you can make use of the payments link. Can make use of the payments link, okay? So once you make the payment, just notify me on WhatsApp. Once you make a payment, just notify me on WhatsApp. Now, congratulations to those that have taken the bold step. Congratulations. Okay, okay, okay. I have amazing, 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 amazing. Congratulations to those that have taken the bold step. Congratulations to those that have taken the bold step. You are going to be proud of the decision that you've taken this night. You are going to be proud of the decision you've taken this night. Okay? You are going to be proud of the decision you have taken this night. Okay, so I see someone on a green tick. Does it mean you've made a payment? If you've made a payment, just forward me your receipt, okay? So that the sales team can follow up and help guide you on the onboarding process, okay? And help guide you on the onboarding process. Amazing, amazing. So I've gotten some payments. I've gotten some payments. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. 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 So who is next? Are you going to let this opportunity just slide? You don't want to take, you don't want to stop waking up, in the middle of the night because you want to get to the office. I can honestly not do that. Honestly, cannot do that. Wake up by 4 a.m. just to prepare for job. I cannot do that. With a tech skill, you work from home. Transport is no longer your problem. Stress of, moving from here to there is no longer your problem. Okay? So I'm just going to give few minutes. In the next 5 minutes, we are going to close the session. So if you want to take a bold step, I encourage you to do so. But I only give this opportunity to people that are serious. I only give this opportunity to people that are serious. Okay. So it's really not for everyone. So if you are serious that you want to change, you want to change the game, then this opportunity is for you. And you can grab it while it lasts. Okay. So in the next 4 minutes, we are going to close. So if you still have a question, you can go on and ask your question. If you still have a question, you can go on and ask your question. So, okay, so the price is for this webinar, the price is 120,000 naira. That is if you are making a one-time payment. If you want to make a full payment right now, okay. But if you want to pay in installments, you can pay 50,000 naira now. And before you start the program, you pay another 50,000 naira. Then before the end of the program, you make another 50,000 naira payment, making it a total of 150,000. But you need to show interest right now here on this call. Okay? You need to show interest right here on this call. You need to show interest right here on this call. After this call, you are getting it at the normal rate of 250,000 naira. Okay, at 250,000 naira. Okay, so after this call, you are going to get it at 250,000 naira. Okay, you can go ahead and make the payments. You can go ahead and make the payments. Or do you have any challenge making the payments? If you have any challenge making the payments, you can reach out to me. Okay, you can reach out to me if you have any challenge making the payment. Okay, You can reach out to me if you have any challenge making the payment. I'm going to guide you. I'm going to guide you. Okay. So you can reach out to me since you do not have access to make use of the microphone. You can reach out to me. Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Okay. Good evening. So I'm trying to call your name properly.
My name is Ibuku.
Okay, Ibukun. Okay. How are you doing, Ibukun?
I'm fine, sir. Are you?
I'm very good. I'm very good. Good
Okay,
to have.
please. Okay. I wanted to just find out. This program is under analytics, right?
Yes, analytics business. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now, what we're making payments for is AI for data analysis, right?
Now, it depends on you. The choice is actually yours. Okay. So
Okay.
if you want AI for data analysis, you go on and make a payment for AI for data analysis. But the thing is, if you are not certain about the skill that you want to pursue, okay, so
Okay.
far tech skill, you can, just to grab the opportunity, okay, just to grab
Yes.
the opportunity of this webinar, you can go ahead and make a payment. Then once you make a choice of the career path you want to follow, okay, you
Okay.
can reach
Yes.
out to, and then we switch you to your preferred skill that you want to learn, okay,
Okay.
without any fee. So we are going to do that before the cohort starts. And once we do that, we give you access to your LMS. You start watching videos even before the live classes. Okay.
Okay. Okay. But sorry. I think I'm not getting you. If I'm
Okay.
doing 120 or 150, what exactly am I getting? Sorry.
Okay, if you are doing 150 and 120, they are the same thing. Okay, you are
Yes,
getting
I
this.
know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the 120 is just that you are making a one-time payment, and just a one-time payment. But if you are making installments, it is total of 150. Okay, so you pay
Okay.
50 now, then you pay 50 before you start the program, and towards the ending of the program, you pay another 50, making it a total of 100.
150.
Yeah. So what you stand to get is that once you make payment this night, tomorrow by 9 p.m., you are going to join our mentorship session. Okay.
Okay.
You are going to
Yeah.
join mentorship section. And then once you are done with your enrollment, okay, we are going to give you access to the LMS, which is learning management system. We are going to give you access to that, okay, and you start watching videos based on the career that you want to choose. Do you get it?
Yeah, I do.
Now you also have access to materials that will help you, you know, start building your portfolio. So you build your portfolio website, waiting for the live class to start, and then you start building projects and then uploading the projects on your portfolio website. So as you can see, I believe you saw my own portfolio website.
Not really.
Okay, okay. So I don't know. My network is lagging. I would have shared my screen one time again. But then what I'm trying to say is that you build your portfolio website. So a portfolio website is just a website that you create for yourself, just to record your portfolio. And this is what um hiring managers are looking, okay? It's just to
Yes.
show evidence that okay, you have done this, or you can do this. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so you have access to all these packages once you are able to make payment this night. Okay.
Okay.
So if you are interested in data analysis, definitely Myself or your colleague is, well, myself or my colleague is going to be your instructor, because I am an
Okay.
instructor in data analysis. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also the AI, as in, okay, so that's when we'll first learn the data analysis before we now learn the AI parts, right?
Everything comes together. Okay, we do everything simultaneously. Don't worry. Don't worry. You don't have anything to worry. Okay?
Okay.
You don't
Okay.
have to worry about, don't worry. Just do your part, and we are going to do our best to
Okay.
get
And
you.
then we're getting certification, right?
Definitely. And our certificate is accredited by American Council of Training and Development. So we operate from Canada, actually. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, we operate from Canada.
Okay. Okay. So you
Yeah.
also said that for us to show interest, how do we show interest? Is it by signifying from this platform or
Now, if to show interest is you making a payment, a down payment.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. That is how I know that, okay, this person is interested.
Okay.
There are a lot of persons that want changes, but they don't want to take the action to see the changes. So that is what personally I am looking out for. I want to see that, okay, you really want to make this change. And I'm going to guide you. The analytics business is going to guide you to the best of our ability. Okay. We've done it
Okay.
over again. Okay. And we keep doing it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
No problem.
Hannah, all right. Does that answer all your questions?
Yes, kind of. It was just one that was not really answered because sorry, I hope I'm not dragging everybody backward. The one that was not properly answered is that part where you said for those that now want to transition to a particular skill, maybe after they've decided or something. So I'm wondering that or rather, I'm thinking that is it more than one particular course we're doing? Like, is it more than are we doing more than data analysis? That's just what I'm a bit
Okay.
confused about.
Okay. So let me ask you now, what career path are you interested in?
I'm interested. Okay, for me, I've actually started. I've started training on data analysis, but then along the line, I think I felt ill, so I couldn't meet up
Okay.
with me. So that one is like the classes are has finished. So it's not like maybe I don't have a rough idea. So what I was trying to do before, I had contacted an analytics before. I wanted to do data analysis, graduate to data science, graduate to data engineering. Like I wanted to have a full grasp so I can actually go fully into remote. Because what I'm
Oh,
doing presently is not related to it. Though I studied accounting, but then I just felt that okay, let me just complete it. Like it's a long process. You do data analysis, data science, then data engineering.
okay. So apparently you want to continue with data analysis at the moment, then on the long
Yes.
run keep moving. That is fine. That is very fine. So what I was trying to say is, if you are not sure, if you were not sure of the career that you want to pursue, okay, now that you are sure of the career that you want to pursue, all you want to do is during the registration, just select data. You are going to see generative AI for data analyst. Okay, that is the course name that you are going to see. So you're just going to select that. Okay, and we enroll you for that particular course. So what I was trying to say is we offer a lot of courses. Okay, we offer a lot of courses. So I was trying to explain to you that If you are not sure of the particular course that you want to enroll to, you can choose anyone at the moment. Then when you finally make a decision, then we can now switch you to your preferred decision. Do you copy that? Is it clear to you now? But at the moment that you already know the career path you want to choose, you can go ahead with data analysis. Do you understand that now? Do you understand that? All right, I need to get your reaction. If you
Yes,
don't,
I do. Yes, I do.
okay, okay, that's fine.
Thank you so much.
All right, all right. So if you have further questions, you can actually reach out and you know can guide you. Okay. All right, guys. Congratulations to those that have taken the bold step. I've gotten, you know, quite a number of you guys, and I'm just saying congratulations to you guys, okay, because you've taken a very bold decision, okay, and you are going to be excited that you did, okay. All right, take care, guys. See you anytime, okay. So if you want to reach out, you can reach out via the numbers on the WhatsApp on the chat box. Okay, but make sure you also fill the attendance, okay, so that you get everything. Okay, Hannah, you can ask your question. You can unmute your mic and ask your question. So you'll see an icon like a microphone at your front, and you just click on it to unmute, and you can speak to us.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to our instructor. Thank you
Yeah,
very
good.
much for the session.
Thank
So,
you.
the question is very direct. I really would like to know, because you mentioned that the next cohort, like after this class, the next cohort will begin immediately. So, I want to find out after this one coming immediately, when next are you guys having a cohort?
Now, what I mean by the next cohort is starting right now is once you make a payment, it therefore means that you really want to make a change. Okay, so we start assisting you immediately, even before the live class starts. So the live class for the coming cohort start June. It starts first Saturday of June, which is on the 6th of June. Okay, so the live class starts on 6th of June. But if you make a payment right now, you are going to start joining our mentorship session tomorrow, which is Thursday. Okay, and then from the mentorship session, you are going to learn about a lot of things, interview, how to answer interview questions, how to build your CV, how to optimize your LinkedIn, how to do a whole lot of things. Okay. And then we are going to give you access to our learning management system. Now, on the learning management system, you can watch videos, you start getting ready for the live class. Okay.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
that means, from what you've said so far, that means that if I'm unable to make payment tonight, I can make payments between now and first Saturday of June. Is that correct?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's
So
fine. I just need to know that.
okay. So just reach out to now. Did you get the number on the WhatsApp?
No, I did not.
Okay, just take the number on the chat box. I mean, not WhatsApp. Take
Okay.
number on the chat box. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So you can reach out to this number that is attached to this link, okay? Or you can reach out to any of these two numbers on the chat box, okay?
That's noted.
All right, all right, all right. So any other questions? Any other questions
No,
from?
I'm clear. Okay,
All right,
sorry. Let me get my hand.
all right. So in absence of no questions, I'll say good night and say good night from Nigeria. All right, bye guys.